So Sam, what's your reaction to some of the things you've heard today? Obviously, there's a big appetite for cities to get more digital and embrace new technologies such as digital sign and verification. So what's your response?
Well, it's really inspiring to see that everyone is innovating, everyone is trying new things, everyone's looking to what's next. And as I said in my talk, this is a long road. This isn't urban innovation isn't a new idea, but actually there's some technologies starting to come online around sensors, around data science and algorithms, around visualization, which actually makes things we've been talking about for 5-10 years possible. It feels like it's within our grasp to do some of these things. Different places are at different speeds, different places have different ambitions in different areas. But I was really inspired to hear what was going on, and I'm looking forward to following up with lots of different people about their particular local projects.
And also, I sense that perhaps they're in a different position in the journey. You know, we have well-publicized exemplars such as Bristol and so on, and yet Newcastle perhaps much more focused on transformation and digital engagement. When do you think they'll all be aligned?
I suppose I don't think they'll ever be aligned. I think that everyone's moving at their own pace. Everyone's in fits and starts. Bristol's been ahead of the pack for some time. Recent changes there means that they may not be quite as market leading as we've been known to be. There's room for someone else, Newcastle, Sunderland, someone else to come and take that crown to push forwards. It's hard. It's easy to look at talk about sort of smart cities and digitization as being a bit of a sort of luxury, a bit of a fad, something that you can do when you've got lots of money. And in the kind of economic environment that councils are facing, that's a hard argument. But actually what we've heard this morning and what we talked about at the Catapult is that this isn't some nice to have. This is about how councils and how cities need to be running into the future to be efficient, to be delivering the kind of services people expect and want, to be able to manage that budgetary pressure, and to continue to attract talent, to retain graduates, to thrive and flourish as places. So I think everyone will continue to be pushing forward at their own pace.
Good. David, what's your feeling in terms of this digital agenda? Do you think the councils are coalescing, aligning in terms of their objectives?
I think, as Sam said, that there's a lot of different approaches being taken. I think they all want to achieve the same overall goal, which is to do more with less. But they're approaching it still in slightly different ways. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think sharing is good. If we had more sharing, that would be great. But sometimes you try and change things and they won't be changed. So I think that level of autonomy and wanting to be successful in their own right as a city is an important thing. That's what makes them cities. We need to respect that. But what we're trying to do is create some standardization in the product so that you don't have to try and work it out on a project, because as you heard earlier, most cities don't have the time or the money to do that. Mm-hmm. So what we've been getting across today is the sort of innovations that we've been doing from leveraging our customers' experiences from all over the world to bring it back into something that's packageable, consumable, and similar, but can still be tailored for each individual city, because that's what we see. This is not a UK thing either. This is the world over. Every city wants to do things their way, but still, there's still commonality there as well. You need to respect that and work with that.
Okay, great. Both of you, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Good stuff.